A recent report sheds light on a significant shift in cybersecurity threats, particularly for enterprises. As organizations increasingly rely on digital tools, the browser has emerged as a new focal point for risks, making it essential for security teams to adapt. The Browser Security Report 2025, published on November 10, 2025, highlights that many security vulnerabilities related to identity, SaaS, and AI are converging within users' browsers. Traditional security measures are often falling short, as they operate at a level that doesn't address these emerging challenges. In this video, we'll explore the key findings from the report, including the rise of GenAI as a data exfiltration channel, the risks posed by AI-integrated browsers, and the alarming state of browser extensions in enterprise environments. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals. The Browser Security Report 2025 uncovers alarming trends that highlight the browser's evolving role as a critical vulnerability point for enterprises. One of the most pressing concerns is the rise of GenAI tools within corporate environments. With nearly half of employees engaging with these tools through unmanaged accounts, the report reveals a staggering 77% of users are pasting sensitive data directly into GenAI prompts, often sourced from personal accounts. This shift not only bypasses established data loss prevention measures but also creates a significant governance gap, as legacy systems fail to monitor this new channel of data exfiltration. Additionally, the report draws attention to the emergence of agentic AI browsers, which integrate advanced AI capabilities into the browsing experience. While these tools enhance productivity, they also introduce a host of security challenges. These AI browsers can inadvertently leak sensitive information through session memory and auto-prompting features, raising concerns about identity protection and potential hijacking. Moreover, the report highlights the widespread use of browser extensions, with 99% of enterprise users having at least one installed. Shockingly, over half of these extensions possess high or critical permissions, and many are either side-loaded or published from unverified sources. This unregulated environment creates a software supply chain that is inherently vulnerable, with 6% of GenAI-related extensions identified as malicious. The findings also indicate that traditional security measures are increasingly inadequate. With a significant portion of logins occurring outside secure single sign-on (SSO) frameworks, security teams struggle to maintain visibility and control over user access. This lack of oversight is compounded by the fact that 68% of corporate logins bypass SSO, making it difficult to track user activity and data interactions effectively. As enterprises continue to adopt SaaS and messaging applications, the report underscores a crucial shift in how sensitive data is shared. The transition from file uploads to browser-based pasting and third-party plugins means that traditional monitoring tools are no longer equipped to detect these new patterns of data movement. Security teams find themselves blind to critical activities occurring within browser sessions, including unauthorized use of personal accounts and shadow AI interactions. To address these vulnerabilities, the report advocates for session-native controls that provide visibility and enforcement at the browser level. Such measures would enable organizations to monitor copy/paste actions, detect unmanaged tools, and enforce security protocols without disrupting user experience. This proactive approach is essential for safeguarding sensitive information in an increasingly complex digital landscape. As enterprises navigate the evolving landscape of cybersecurity, the implications of browser vulnerabilities are becoming increasingly pronounced. The convergence of identity, SaaS, and AI-related risks within the browser has created a complex and often unmanaged threat environment. Traditional security measures such as data loss prevention (DLP) and endpoint detection and response (EDR) are proving inadequate as they operate at a level that fails to capture the nuances of browser interactions. A key area of concern is the proliferation of browser extensions, which are widely adopted yet poorly governed. With 99% of users installing at least one extension, the risk is compounded by the fact that many of these extensions are either side-loaded or published without proper oversight. This creates an unmanaged software supply chain that can be exploited, as evidenced by the fact that over half of these extensions have not received updates in over a year. The lack of accountability raises serious questions about the integrity of the data flowing through these tools. Moreover, the rise of generative AI tools has introduced additional layers of complexity. As employees increasingly utilize these tools outside of IT visibility, the potential for data exfiltration grows. The report indicates that a staggering 77% of employees paste sensitive data into AI prompts, often from personal accounts. This behavior not only breaches organizational policies but also exposes enterprises to significant risks, as traditional DLP tools are ill-equipped to monitor such interactions. Another emerging threat is the rise of agentic AI browsers, which integrate advanced AI capabilities directly into the browsing experience. While these tools enhance productivity, they also create a new attack surface that bypasses existing security frameworks. The seamless integration of AI into browsers allows for the potential leakage of sensitive data, as these tools can process and share information without appropriate oversight. As a result, security teams are finding themselves blind to critical activities occurring within browser sessions. With over 2/3 of logins happening outside of single sign-on (SSO) protocols and a significant percentage of users relying on personal credentials, tracking access and understanding user behavior has become nearly impossible. The report highlights that browser session tokens have emerged as primary targets for cyber attacks, further underscoring the urgent need for enhanced visibility and control. To address these challenges, a shift towards session-native controls is imperative. Security teams must adopt solutions that monitor browser interactions at the session level, enabling them to detect and respond to threats in real time. This includes enforcing session isolation, monitoring copy/paste activities, and applying DLP measures to non-file interactions. By implementing these advanced controls, organizations can better safeguard their data and maintain the integrity of their digital environments in the face of evolving browser-related threats. As organizations navigate the evolving landscape of browser security, they must take decisive steps to address the emerging risks highlighted in the Browser Security Report 2025. The convergence of identity, SaaS, and AI-related threats in the browser necessitates a comprehensive reevaluation of existing security frameworks. Traditional security measures such as data loss prevention (DLP) and endpoint detection and response (EDR) are proving inadequate against the new complexities introduced by modern workflows. One of the key priorities for organizations should be enhancing visibility into browser activity. With the report indicating that over 2/3 of corporate logins occur outside of single sign-on (SSO), security teams must implement solutions that monitor these sessions in real time. This includes tracking user interactions with GenAI tools and browser extensions, which are often unmanaged and pose significant risks. By focusing on session-native controls, organizations can ensure that sensitive data movements are monitored, enabling them to detect and mitigate potential exfiltration attempts before they escalate. Furthermore, organizations should prioritize the governance of browser extensions, which have become a prevalent yet poorly managed component of the enterprise software landscape. With 99% of users having at least one extension installed, and many lacking proper oversight, deploying a strategy for evaluating and managing these extensions is critical. This can involve establishing policies for approved extensions and regular audits to ensure compliance and security. Additionally, organizations must adapt their training and awareness programs to reflect the current threat landscape. Employees should be educated on the risks associated with using personal accounts for work-related tasks and the potential dangers of pasting sensitive information into unmanaged tools. By fostering a culture of security awareness, companies can empower their workforce to recognize and report suspicious activities. Finally, investing in modern browser security solutions that integrate seamlessly with existing infrastructure will be essential. These solutions should focus on enhancing user experience while providing robust protection against the multifaceted threats present in today's digital environment. By embracing these next steps, organizations can build a more resilient security posture that effectively addresses the challenges posed by the evolving browser security landscape. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals.